starting with the 3 weeks, he would be misabel already from Chatzi Hayom, Chatzos Hayom. He would sit and be misabel the entire day after Chatzos, the rest of the day. And he would make sure to cry, mamish b'chiyas, for a half hour. Okay, the Arizal. He was very, very careful about this. One thing I would recommend to the Olam, I know you're going to think I'm crazy, it's from Avigdor Miller. He has 10 steps to greatness. He says to do this every single day, but if you could do this, to me, I think it's a game changer. If you could sit on the floor, don't just wait till Tisha B'Av. If you could sit on the floor, literally, for like 1 second, sit on the floor and think about the Churban for 1 second, it's a game changer. It helps. That little action helps. And you'll see you'll come to Tisha B'Av with a whole different appreciation of sitting on the floor and being misabel. It's hard to just jump into it during Tisha B'Av. But again, anything to join in mourning the Churban. So one thing that's negated is not supposed to do dangerous things during the 3 weeks. A lot of people are saying, is that the 9 days? It's the whole 3 weeks. The Mechaber says, a couple of examples. Don't go by yourself certain hours of the day. We're not so makar about that, but there are such things about certain hours of the day are more dangerous. Don't hit Talmidim. Don't hit Talmidim too much during these days, because it's a dangerous time, especially with a whip. You have to be very careful. If anybody hits their kid or anything like that, you're not supposed to hit anyone during this time. There's some sort of dangerous thing called ketev meriri, some sort of like demon is around now. So be very careful. Surgeries. Someone has to take a surgery. Obviously, they can't wait. Then you do it. Speak to the Rav at that time. But if you could wait and hold off on any dangerous surgeries, things like that, don't do it during the 3 weeks. What's a swimming in terms of the danger during the 3 weeks? So in the pool, it's fine. It's not considered a dangerous place to swim in the pool. But going to the ocean, if you want to go to the beach with your family on Friday or something, whatever it is, you go to the beach. So they say it's okay to go to the beach. You can go into the water. But don't go up to the level of water that's like your height, a height's worth of water. So let's say for a regular adult person, you're like 6 feet. Shouldn't go into the ocean 6 feet worth of water, because that's already a dangerous thing. But to go to the beach and you want to play in the water, the shallow waters, that's fine. But going out in the, I don't know about boating, those types of things, there are different. 9 days it gets worse. 9 days is much more worse about how dangerous it is. But if a little rowboat or something like that, that's not in a dangerous spot, it's probably okay. You know yourself what's considered more dangerous or not. And that is flying. We're going to get to that 9 days. There are people that say if you don't need to fly during the 3 weeks, also not to, if you can. But I think the general accepted opinion is that during the 3 weeks, people do fly, even for, we'll get Parnasa for sure is mutter, but even for other things, you're allowed to fly during the 3 weeks. But there are those, if you have no reason to fly, you're just like, could be some people like to fly in general. There are people that like to fly. Whatever, I'm not saying people's names. But if you do like flying, could be you should hold off during the 3 weeks.
Not dangerous.
What?
It's not dangerous.
It's not dangerous, okay.
What?
It's always delayed. What's with the music? We always talk about the music. So, what's with a cappella? At the end of the day, the consensus of pretty much every single pasuk out there, I'm talking about the Geschmack a cappella, that's totally similar to music nowadays. The general accepted consensus, I know you're not going to want to hear this, it's problematic. It's problematic. The one pasuk that you have, and Yeshal Mi Lisma, is Ramesha. The reason I say, Ramesha, all he talks about is, in his tshuva, Zimmer de Puma. His point is, if it's from the mouth, it's okay. So everyone goes to town, like, it's from the mouth. So you do anything with the mouth, electronic beats through the mouth, or whatever other things they do. Probably Ramesha meant that when the guy's singing on the recording, that's what's okay. Again, I didn't write the tshuva. So everyone that runs after this, listen, it's music of the mouth. So it's totally fine. Okay, I hear. Come out, every single place it says it's totally against the spirit of the day. It's something you should not do. I'm talking about the beady Geshmaka a cappella music. If somebody does it, Yeshal Mi Lismech. I would not be moicha anyone that did it. I would not be moicha. I'm just telling you that you look around, you see other players, Miller, what he says about it, like totally against the spirit. Well, similar to spirit, similar, if anything more. 3 weeks, the music during the 3 weeks, 9 days happens to be no pasuk until like the Aruch HaShulchan talks about listening to music. Nobody is about not dancing. Look in all the Rishonim Achrayim, not to dance. But music is like a newer thing. They say if you can't dance, you can't listen to music. But it became accepted that music is usher, live music for sure, and recorded music also is a problem. But again, Yeshami listening on a cappella music. I wouldn't be meicha. If someone has a kid, for sure told bar mitzvah, bas mitzvah, you don't have to be machmer on that. Anyways, there's reasons to be meicha with kids. They don't understand about being misabel so much. So a kid you can be meicha. If yourself, if you don't really care about it, try to stop. If you have mental wellness, people do have issues that you listen to music. That's totally fine. Even regular music could be fine. But if you better stay away if you can. That's my personal opinion. If it's slow chazanas music, like real zimmer de puma of your mouth, especially things that are not bidi, that Shem Zalman says is mutter, kumzitzi types of a cappella, those are fine.
It's like a Veils, anyways.
It's like a Veils, anyways, yes. Could help. Any questions about the music on that? Or
Kids.
No? What?
Kids.
Kids. So kids, you can listen to a cappella music. Not only that with kids, thank you. No. If you're traveling, people ask us, I'm traveling. People are doing a lot of traveling nowadays, and your kids are noisy in the car. They say you can listen to regular music to keep kids calm, even kids up to 13 years old. After chinuch. It's not even a cappella. Kids that are in your car and you're going nuts, and your kids are going nuts, you can listen to music. Try yourself not to get enjoyment from it, but you're allowed to calm kids down with regular music in the car. Okay? If you don't need that and you're just putting on tapes, all those kids' tapes are fine, those types of musics. Could be a marvelous music machine where there's like a nice geschmacka song in the middle, and the adults love that. Right? They're like, the husband and wife in the front, they're like, handling, they listen to that as a kid. They're like, all into that. Those things, maybe that's a little bit of a problem for yourself. Try to not get benefit, enjoyment. If you're in a store, you're shopping, any of these types of things, you're not planning to get enjoyment from the music, that's also fine if you're on hold, and you don't have to like turn it off when you're on hold. Hamzy, there are some hold musics that are very geschmack. I one time called someone recently, they finally had a good beat, and I did not mind being on hold. If anybody's in any business, and I'm serious, some of like an awful music, the other one like do-do-do-do-do-do, you know that one?
Hang up.
What?
They want you to hang up.
They want you to hang up, okay? If you're in business at all, and you have any hold music, I recommend invest, whatever it is, and they need to listen to music to be mizars themselves. So they say you're allowed to do that for your work. So things that are mizars, your work, exercise, things like that, things you're not doing it for music, but more to get you to do whatever you're doing, that's also
Focusing on work.
okay. Focusing on work is an interesting one. I guess if it's mamish not music related, it gets you focused on work, perhaps it's okay. Perhaps it is okay.
5 little monkeys is okay.
Well, 5 little monkeys, yeah. That's okay. If you're driving, if anyone's driving, not the Tesla island that's driving themselves, it doesn't drive, but if you do drive and it keeps you awake, you're also allowed to listen to music. That's fine. That is that. Okay, jumping ahead to Shachianu for a second. Stay away from Shachianus during the 3 weeks, the whole 3 weeks. That means fruits, if you make Shachianus on fruits, or clothing. You can buy these things. But anything that needs a Shachianu, if you want to wear it, which usually you make a Shachianu when you wear it, then you shouldn't do it. Stay away from Shachianus during this time. Why? Because we're not so pumped to say Shachianu, Hashem, you got me to this time. We don't really like this time. It's not a good time. So stay away from Shachianu, whatever that means. You can buy clothing. Because usually you don't make a shachianu when you buy the clothing. You do what you wear.
You can use it also. You wear it also.
What?
You buy it and use it.
No, not if you need to make a shachianu on that thing. So if you buy a new suit and you make a shachianu on suit, some people don't. But if you get a geschmack, I like my new suit. I get it once in a while. You should put on a new suit during the 3 weeks.
Say a shirt. I can buy a new shirt. I can wear it.
New shirt's fine. Yeah. Shabbos and Rosh Chodesh are fine. Shabbos and Rosh Chodesh you could make a shachianu, but during the week you shouldn't. Or for a mitzvah, someone's making a pinna ben, things like that. You can make a shachianu. I'll tell you if I made this fine, by the way. I'll tell you if it's nothing to do with this, because it's shachianu lazman azeh, yeah. Whatever it is that you make a shachianu on, usually on a fruit or a baguette. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. As long as the point is the bracha. Yeah, the point is the bracha. This is the mazeh. Okay, jumping to the 9 days, again, just a couple of things. 9 days. Going on vacation. Am I allowed? People ask us all the time. Could I go traveling during the 9 days? What's the story with that?
No.
No. Ryan says no. So there's a general rule during the 9 days. What? During the 9 days, I don't know how to classify this. No one exactly knows how to classify this. But it's brought down, la halacha, and it's a gemara. It's a real halacha. You have to diminish your simcha. Okay? What that means, some of them are brought down la halacha, but a lot of it's up to discretion a little bit. And it really is up to you. I can't even advise you. if you're going on, a guy says, I'm going to Bermuda with my wife. Some people ask that. If I go to Bermuda, it's working out with my wife. Again, if you go to the Shalom Bayis thing, then everything's mother. But try to schedule total, exotic, pleasurable vacations, not during the 9 days. But going on vacation, let's say taking your family something because your family's off, going to hotel and you're going to Chuck E. Cheese, those types of things where it could be more of a tsar. That is all fine. Again, unless you love that, you're going to a zoo, going to, I don't know, whatever you go. But they do say, again, I saw a place, some amusement parks. Again, for yourself, it could be for kids, it could be more makel. But for yourself, you're going to amusement park, things are like very geschmack. This could be tsar, whatever it is. You yourself know exotic geschmack vacations. I don't mean going to the bungalow colony, even if you enjoy that. I'm not talking about like you can't enjoy life, but like things that are like super geschmack, super simcha, those types of things, on your own level, try to be memayed. You know what to do about that. Flying during the 9 days, some people are okay with it because they have this thing. Flying's not a sakana anymore, right? People have this thing. We don't bench goyim on it unless you go over the water usually. Some places say you bench goyim every time you fly. It happens to be a lot of places. But some people say, no, it's not a sakana anymore. But most places say it is. Flying, at the end of the day, is I know Meshi disagrees, but flying is a shtigl sakana. So they say, do not fly during 9 days. Again, parnasa is 100% fine. For a mitzvah is 100% fine. Flying to visit your parents, keep it off the aim, going to Eretz Yisrael, keep going to Eretz Yisrael on Tisha B'Av. Flying for all these types of things are fine. But if you're stam vacationing, stay away from flying. If you could schedule a different time. Obviously, if it's a Shas Chag, we'll take it from there. That is that. Bathing. Everyone asks, what's the story of bathing and swimming during the 9 days? So first of all, Ashkenaz is the problem. If you're a Sephardi guy, swimming, anyone Sephardim here? No. So I'm not going to talk about Sephardim. Bathing. What's the story with bathing? Can I bathe during the 9 days? You're Sephardi. So bathing, I think 99% of people are considered like an isthmus nowadays, and we bathe generally every day, no matter what, or for sure every other day. So they say people like that are allowed to shower during the 9 days. However, and I think this is what I would recommend, and you do this, is you have to go with a hot shower is very problematic. It is. You look around, it's such a serious thing about rechitza. It's a real serious thing. Get the water that it's not uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. The water should be not cold. Means take it to cold and keep going till you feel you're not bitsar in the water. You're comfortable. I'm not saying you're comfortable, but not hot. And you can use soap and get out as fast as you can. You do that, you can feel good. You're not like being mikkel and you feel bad about yourself. I think that'd be a very standard middle option. Anyone can handle that. You don't need a hot shower. Take the shower that you're not jumping out type you feel uncomfortable. Warm, whatever warm means, with soap, shampoo, and get out as soon as you can. Does that make sense? Erev Shabbos Chazon, if it comes up, Erev Shabbos Chazon, you could take a regular shower. But the other rest of the 9 days, again, it'd be better not to shower. I'm saying overall most people do shower. So kids are fine, by the way. Kids, you're allowed to bathe in hot water. In hot water, they don't really chapi mesab al churban. Once they get older, some people say 9, some people say, I wouldn't be so makbid about kids, but for yourself, you should, I think that's the fair thing. What? Tisha B'Av, no. Tisha B'Av is very chamor in Rechitza. No. What? No, I don't think so. No, not for this. Could be there is, but I think that not to say it over. Could be there is. I'll tell you why it comes up what you're saying. Kids, people ask about. Let's just go swimming right now. We'll talk about an adult. I'll tell you why maybe. By kids, everyone wants about swimming during the 9 days, or let's say sprinklers. So sprinklers, all the place can say totally fine with kids because not rechitza is kol gufay. The big thing is bathing your whole self in hot water. Sprinkler, you're just doing it for fun, and you don't have to mamish go all the way with kids. Even past bar mitzvah, I'm saying like 13 or a girl past 12. But so maybe it's not called gufay. I didn't really see so much about aver. Like it's more of like a Yom Tov Shabbos thing. So that's a sprinklers. Kids are swimming. Yeah, they could go swimming during the 9 days. They could go swimming till when? Not so clear. The point is like when they chap to be misaba on the churban. I would say 9. Could be bar bas mitzvah potentially, but kids bathing because it's cold water and because it's not whatever. There's a lot of reasons why you could be mekel. but adults not. Not
You have to
no
go in with
adults.
them.
What?
You have to go in with them.
You have to go in with them.
Yeah, they look good.
Even if they're wearing a thingy, jump like.
What about cold spring?
Well, if you need to be there to protect them, again, if you put your feet in, maybe it's better. If the go mamish in, it's not so good. Well, if it's dangerous for the kid, then you can go in, I guess. Yeah. And no, it's not dangerous. Swimming's not dangerous in a pool. A pool. What? Rechitza, yeah. What? I know. That's one of the reasons why it could be moved to make it's cold, but we still don't go swimming during the night. Yeah, not go swimming.
You lower the heater in the pool?
No. Adult swimming,
You don't enjoy it, you're just holding your kid the whole time.
so it could be. Maybe talk to me privately about that. Because I don't want everyone starting to go like, I need to go with my kid. Have a whole shul swimming during the 9 days. Very, very case by case with that. But kids, yes. Kids that would be makel, could be till the bar mitzvah. Once the bar mitzvah says they should not be swimming during the 9 days. That's that. Last thing. Okay, stop over. There's too many things. Okay, shkaya.